And opposition leader Peter Dutton has called on Australians to boycott Woolworths after it decided not to sell Australia Day merch ahead of January 26th this year. He reckons the supermarket giant has made the wrong call. Woolies says demand for the merch has simply declined over recent years. Aldi also says it's not stocking Oz Day stuff either. Coles is selling Australian-themed summer entertaining merchandise.
I think people should boycott Woolworths. I would advise very strongly to take your business elsewhere, to go to IGA or Coles or Aldi. And I think until we get common sense out of a company like Woolworths, I don't think they should be supported by the public.
Well, here we go again. More woke lecturing from corporate Australia. I mean, you think they would have learned their lesson during the Voice campaign, where 60% of Australians said no to that, and all of these big corporates were tossing money in there and running ads. Now Woolies comes out and says, if I want to go into Big W and buy a bucket hat in the shape of an Australian flag, I can't. Well, that's just dumb.
But don't you think it is just
It's
a
Australia
reflection?
Day.
But don't you think it's a reflection of the changing attitudes
Well,
that are
clearly I
happening?
don't, no.
But that's
Australia Day is Australia Day on the 26th of January.
It
Until the
doesn't have to be
government...
on the 26th of January.
Well, it is. Until the government says it's not, it is. And there are millions of Australians who actually reflect on that day and enjoy it. New Australians who've got their citizenship. You've got 80 dumb councils in Victoria refusing to even make Victorians who are new migrants to this country Australians on that day.
But there's also a huge proportion of the population
There's not a
that
huge
doesn't.
proportion at all.
The
last poll on that, Georgie, just sorry to talk over you, the last poll on that said 65% of Australians want the day to remain on the 26th of January.
But it is such a divisive day.
Well,
And we always end up having this conversation.
This makes it more divisive because of what stupid Woolworths is doing.
What do you think of the person that wants to be Prime Minister calling for a boycott of one of Australia's biggest employers? I mean, I think it's something like 200,000 people that
But
Woolworths
that's just Dutton playing politics. I mean, no one's going to boycott Woolies over this, but Woolworths and corporate Australia in general. Woolworths is a South African company, by the way, and Aldi's German. I mean, they should bugger off and let us get on with Australia Day.
To be fair to them, they're not like Coles is. What was the name for the Coles
Australian
merchandise?
entertaining merchandise. They're also entering into this.
I'm proud to be Australian. Thank you.
I don't think anyone's questioning that, Pricey.